You're going to run.
Good afternoon and welcome to Bluffs High School as we get ready for game number 2 for the West Central Cougars, the junior high baseball Cougars, as they will take on the Southeastern Suns this afternoon. On the bump for West Central, it will be Mr. Bigley, his first outing of the year and throwing pretty well throughout the year. We'll talk a little bit about him. But first, I actually have somebody to talk to today.
Hey, Denny.
It's the lefty, Phil Pratt.
Hey, it's kind of nice to be back here. And when you don't have a kid playing, it's even better.
Yeah.
So,
you look really calm.
Yeah, I'm fine now, right? Especially if your kid's pitching, you get really nervous then.
Well, since Phil's here, we'll get the lineup set for the Southeastern Suns, brought to you by CVS, right?
Brought to you by CVS, that is correct. So leading off is going to be Stevens, number 7. He's the catcher today. And then batting in the 2-hole is Miles Kirby. Number 15, he's playing shortstop. And then number 3, the 3-hole is Darius Triplet Goad. I don't know if hopefully I pronounced that correct. He's number 24. He plays center field. Batting the 4-hole is Wyatt Smith, number 23. He's the pitcher. Number 5 is Briar Miller. Number 17, he's the first baseman. The 6th hole will be Eli Turpin. Number 22, the double deuce, playing second base. A lot of 2s right there. And then we got in the 7-hole, Briar Harrison. Number 4, he's the DH. Number 8's Eli Ursary. He's number 6, playing right field. And then number 9 hole is Cody Sabington, number 20, playing left field. And not hitting will be Raylon Clark, the third baseman, number 12.
So that sets the table for the Suns. We'll get West Central's when they come up at the bottom half, but we're ready to go. It's Jacoby Bigley, the lefty. His first pitch is fouled off.
So we got Knox Fortman behind the dish today. Easton Van Tile at third base. Maddox Chapman, the Mad Dog, at shortstop. We got Jace playing second. Stockers at first. Center field, Jake Williams. I think that's Jake, isn't it?
That is Jake in center, yes.
I need my glasses.
It's Bloxham in left field.
Who's
and
in
then
right?
Right field is Cade Brown.
Cade Brown.
It's a 1-1 count here.
It's humid
on
out, Dennis.
Stevens. Yeah, got a little bit of rain. Shot up the middle. It's going to be charged by the middle fielders. It's going to be a tough play.
Stretch.
Got it. Nope, he's beat it out.
All right, so Bigley be coming from the stretch.
Just a tough break for Bigley there. It was just kind of caught. Normally, this place will play pretty fast, and I think Maddox got a little expecting it to get on him a little bit faster, and he sat back.
That's what I think Justin was explaining to him. It sounded like
we've had some rain here, and actually had to get some of that turfus out.
Okay.
So the lineup's all good, but defensively, so I don't care.
Getting some lineup changes from Coach Fuller on the Suns. It looks like the DH will be lost, right? It's dropped.
I believe so.
And he will play third base. We'll get that caught up when he gets out there. No change in the lineup for the Suns other than
positions, right?
It's going to be a foul ball. And Bigley has him. No balls, 2 strikes.
I'll tell you what, last year Eric Dorsey was all about that scoreboard. We're going to have to find a scoreboard person here.
Somebody did do it last game, but I don't see the box out here. We might not have it out yet. I do see the principal. Maybe I'll say something to him here at Bluffs. Either way, it's no balls, 2 strikes. Bigley comes set. He comes and checks on the runner. Nice catch by Stocker there. Bigley's one of those kids that I felt like, about 2 years ago, he started to figure it out on the mound and really
Especially late last year, I felt like.
He mixes speeds well. He's not going to overpower you.
Takes that one upstairs.
Not a bad pitch either as He had him in the hole 0-2. Here's Bigley. He comes set. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. It's pretty close. Just missed. That's what makes him tough. Once he, and I'm not saying he got squeezed, but once he starts nibbling and getting those calls, he becomes pretty dangerous. Got to see Easton Van Tile kick the season off. Did well. Saw Jake Williams. He played well. Struck out. Here's the throw to second base.
Out.
And he's just in there. Good throw by Knox.
This is your catcher, Triplet Goad.
He bats from the left side. Nice matchup for Bigley here. Again, just checks on the runner. Good move. Bigley, his first pitch to him, swings through it. Bigley comes set here on a no ball, 1 strike count. Nice off-speed pitch, just missed. He's right around the zone. He hasn't missed by much on any of them.
Those pitches are tough to take.
Yeah, they are.
A discipline there, aren't they?
Yep. But we know this umpire. Both crews, we'll talk about them here in just a sec.
Yep.
And they're good. And they're consistent. Ball is straight up. It's not gonna get. It's gonna get out of play.
There's Mom's taking cover, wasn't there?
Celeste Lashman didn't save anybody. She just got out of the way. Saved herself.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Job, Celeste. Wow.
There's kids behind you, for crying out loud.
Little ones. Those are people. They're cones. They could have been people.
Bigley checks on Stevens again. Nice catch by Chapman. Either way, Williams doing a great job out there in center field. He was going to have the backup.
I like him keeping them close like that, though.
Yeah, Bigley's got a nice move. Really coming together as a player is Mr. Bigley. Nice pitch. This is an off-speed pitch. Swung through it for strikeout number 2. We'll get a chance to talk a little bit more about these B players, too. They're going to see a lot of A action as far as running, and I got to see him the other night, and there's a couple players I know already that's on Coach Fuller's radar, how well they threw in those innings.
That's good.
So we'll get a chance to talk about our youngsters. Program's in good hands even next year. Bigley's pitch, shot into left field. There's blocks him. He misses it. Williams comes up with it. He fires home. And it's not going to get him. It's going to be an error on the left fielder.
You got to trail him, Mason.
It'll be an error on Bloxham. The error allows Stevens to score.
Or she was going on contact, so.
Yeah. And it's 1-0 Suns. Nice pitch out of Bigley. He could have been out of it, but you buckle down and you get this one. Nice pitch. This is number 17. Who'd you say that was?
This is Briar Miller. He's the first baseman.
The first baseman. Both of the first basemen wearing the 1-7. Nice pitch. Strike number 2 in the hole. 0-2. Compared to Monday, where the wind was kind of blowing in our face, there is right now no movement. of any air, and we could use it.
It is pretty stagnant, my friend. I do like the corn out there. You know, I did watch the Field of Dreams game the other day, so that's pretty neat.
I think Sean just came out of the corn.
Yeah.
You know.
He's
out there in right field.
That's right.
His spot. I tried to talk him coming this way a little bit and getting on the broadcast.
How'd that work out for you?
He said
no.
He likes where he's at. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Maybe like a guest appearance just to give us some insight.
A little in and out.
But I'm going to have to work on him, I think. I mean, why wouldn't you want the U of I's ace to come out here and give us a little bit of a talk?
I agree.
Ball in the dirt doesn't matter. That's 4. And he walks.
Here's your second baseman, Turpin.
Swings through the first one. Nice job by Bigley getting back in the zone.
I don't know if this is the Suns, how many games they've played this year. Did you anyone tell you, Denny?
I've seen the record a couple days ago, and it was 0-1.
Was it? Well, I didn't know if they had any like heat out games or any of the rainouts like you guys had a battle.
Yeah, I got here late. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, West Central, this is their second game. They've lost 2, 1 to rain and 1 to heat. So
Turpin, he swung through that one.
That one's out to Jake Williams. I knew he had that one from the start. He's a good center fielder.
Yes, he tracked that ball down well, didn't he?
He did. Fly ball out for out number 3. And through a half inning, it is 1-0 Suns. Bottom of the first inning, it's Jace Fryman who will lead it off for West Central. Smith for the Suns on the bump. He looks like he's pretty firm. Fires one in there for a strike. And warm-ups look pretty good, but guys that throw pretty firm with some of these 8th graders, it's a plus for us. It's the slow off-speed guys that seem to throw us off. Fouls that one off. And Fryman's been here before. I think a couple counts in the first game he was 0-2, and one of them I know he ended up
pitch at bat,
yeah.
Right? I was listening, a game changer.
He's in the hole 0-2. Smith ready, delivers. Fryman fouls it off. Yeah, I was telling you off the air he was 0 for 2, but probably still one of the bigger impact players. Even in that game, he walked twice, he stole 3 bases, he scored 2 runs. I mean, he's so important.
Yes, he is. Good eye.
He will make you work for sure. One of the smarter baseball players out here.
Kind of like, that's how Matt Carpenter was, and he would just wear you out, when you're watching the Cardinal games like that. Oh.
2-2, he evens it up. We're going to have to talk to him about his belt, though, Jace. He missed a loop. We'll get you in between innings. Fryman's 2-2. He smoked one out to center field, but right in the path of the center fielder for a flyout.
Hey, put the bat on the ball, good things will happen.
Yep, had a good swing at it.
He did.
Wind's not blowing anywhere right now, and the humidity, holy crap. He probably got up into the humidity and just knocked it down. Wet ball.
Yeah.
Chapman fouls the first one off.
Just a bit upstairs.
Yeah. Got to keep an eye on my camera.
Yeah, did it move it?
We're all right for right now. It's a 1-1 count. Smith, another one, low. Maddox ahead. Smith working for the wind-up here. Nice eye by Maddox. He's in control here.
Just making him work.
Well, if Fryman doesn't wear you out, Chapman will finish you off.
Yeah. You get number 1 or number 2, right?
That's right. They're pretty deadly at the top. And he walks him.
Yeah.
That'll bring in Knox Foreman. He had a nice game in the first game here. 3 for 4, a couple RBIs. And Van Tile behind him was 3 for 3. So, and you still got some big bats even behind Van Tile. So
I feel like Justin's changed the signs up from last year.
He might have. Huh. We'll see him from the stretch now, that being Smith. First one's a strike.
Nice fastball there.
Chapman put a pretty good lead here. See if they want to send him. They're going to check on him, though. He's back easy. There he goes. Chapman's off. Ball inside, gets past. It's going to be an easy stolen base.
What, 2-1 now, I think?
Nope, it's an even count.
Twos?
Yep, 2 pitches, 1-1. He checked on the runner on the second before his second pitch. There's Vortman. He puts it right where he always does, right there in right foot field. He's going to send Maddox. Maddox is around. Oh, now he kind of holds him up, and it's going to be a single.
I was going to say there's a nice little hole there.
That'll bring in number 6. I believe that's Connor Fryman coming into courtesy run for Knox. So we talk about Jace Fryman, his freshman year, and there's going to be a lot of guys that have ability to come in here and run for pitchers.
You mean Jace's 6th grade year?
6th grade year,
yeah. But then even Bloxham last year.
Yeah. I think Bloxham ended up beating him with most runs or stolen bases, something there. But either way, there's plenty of opportunity. Van Tile sees strike one. Fryman takes second base. Easton was 3 for 3 on Monday.
Well, he's got a couple ducks out there for him.
Yep, and I know Mason struggled a little bit in his first game, but he's one that you're going to see. It doesn't take much. He's such a strong kid. If he gets one in the air, especially in this park, you might see a few home runs out of this kid coming up.
I think Easton's probably growing a foot this year, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's kind of like Smith on the mound. They're both about the same size, and it probably feels like that ball's 3 feet from him when it comes out of the hands. Smith comes set. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Van Tile. Ball in the dirt. Nice read by Maddox. He's going to score on that one.
Yeah, safe.
Great read by Maddox Chapman.
Connor moves over to third.
Yep, you're right. Fryman just follows him.
Good night. Should be 3-1.
Nope, it's 3-2, full count. We don't have the scoreboard to look at.
Well, we need Eric Dorsey. Where's he at?
Yeah, that's right.
He's handy for that.
He was here for 1 inning last game. He is. It's the little things, people stepping in and doing a job that just help us out. We'll just have to find somebody else. The box is out here now, so I'd say at some point somebody's going to fire it up. Maybe it's a Renee Chapman.
Ooh, could be.
Here comes Stocker with runners at the corner. Smith will work from the stretch again. And the ball is high, and that's saying something. So Mason's another one of those kids that's probably, 6'1",
yeah.
pushing 6'2".
Yep. They make Coach Bigley look small.
There goes Van Tile. Strike. No throw from the catcher.
There you go, man. Hey, base hit, fly ball, anything.
It's 1-1. West Central still threatening with 1 out. Did he call that a strike?
I think so.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I just couldn't hear it more than I was questioning it.
I couldn't tell if that was a little off speed there because we hadn't seen much off speed from him yet.
Other than warm-ups, you're right. Mm-hmm. But he really hasn't been in counts other than with Fryman maybe.
Right, looks like.
Where he probably felt comfortable doing it. That's a nice swing by Stocker. He fouls it straight back. He was right on it. Smith comes set. And he's tagged out on the drop strike.
Brings in Williams.
Yep, it'll be up to Jake. He had a good first game as well. Ball high.
He's got one of those zones, too, that are probably tough to get dialed into.
Yep. Yep. Sees a high strike in there. It evens the count 1-1. We're missing one of our big guys. Hudson Little still out with a
So his back's a little boogered up or
kind
something?
of a back injury, and Coach Fuller doing the right thing and just being smart with it. Foul ball by Williams. So there's a big guy coming back for us at some point. Maybe tomorrow is what I heard. But if the back's still kind of iffy, it's one of those don't push it.
No.
Let's get it right.
You need him the last 3 weeks of the season, not the first 3 weeks.
Yep.
Good eye, Jake.
Jake sees that one high and outside. It's 2-2. Nice swing by Williams.
Way to fight it.
Fouls that one straight back. Jake skies one into the infield.
Trouble,
I don't
man.
think anybody really looking
trouble.
at it. And the shortstop does eventually take control on the pop out. So West Central gets one back. It is all tied up after one. We'll be back for the second inning. Bigley finishes up his warm-ups. We're ready to go.
This will be the 7-hole hitter, Harrison, who now I believe is playing, right? He was the DH.
Yeah. They dropped the DH. Not sure what happened there with the third baseman.
Said got banged up or something in pregame, so. Jacoby needs to be pretty efficient here. And 1-1.
It is 1-1.
And 1-1. Denny, how was the first day back to school?
Oh, you know.
Just
nice hit up the middle. Bigley can't field it, but there's Fryman behind him. Nice play.
did Amanda get your picture, you know? And
First day of school picture?
yeah, like, what, 25 years or something?
Yeah, I'm starting my 25th year.
Are you
Spot
really?
on, yes.
Oh, that was a good guess.
Yeah.
I might buy a lottery ticket tonight.
I wouldn't on that guess. First pitch by Bigley was in there.
Was your right fielder, I don't know how you pronounce that, Usure?
Yeah.
So
We should have got talked to the coach beforehand.
well, we were trying to dodge the raindrops, honestly. So Now the sun's come out and made it way worse, hasn't it?
Yeah, but we're under a tent. We're nice pitch
in
by
front of that
Bigley,
one.
way out in front of that one.
Nice change up there.
The crafty lefties. You know, Phil.
Yeah.
You're the lefty. I think they get their craftiness from that pickoff move that they all have,
Yeah.
which I think is a big cheat move, but
Yeah.
whatever. We won't get down that road.
Well,
Right-handers
I didn't
don't
have to
get-
worry about it 'cause I didn't lead off too far. So, they're like, another one of mine. I'm not taking another one. No way.
Nice
Nice
pitch
pitch.
by Bigley, an off-speed little curveball there, and strikes him out. That's like 3 strikeouts for Mr. Bigley, I think. He struck out at least 2 in the first.
This brings up the left fielder in the 9-hole hitter, Sappington. Takes ball 1, low and inside. Unfortunately, the fence bar's right in my way. I see you're on one of those nice little director's chairs, something you got going on there. So
Yeah, I stole it from Amanda.
there you go. So Sappington, he swung through that one. For strike 2 on him.
That's weird because you're usually the prepared one. You usually have everything.
Well, it just ground ball hit to Jace Fryman for out number 3. Jace over to Stocker. So
That's 3 outs. We're through 1.5. It's 1-1. All right, back at it here for the bottom of the second inning. We will have Cade Brown, Jacoby Bigley, and Bloxham. If anybody gets on, it's back to the top of the order. So I think a lot of the success of this team, some of it will be how the bottom of this order is able to roll it over, trying different people out. This is Cade Brown in, with Hudson Little gone, we got to find pieces. Barber was in there yesterday or Monday and did a nice job.
And he likes that low strike, doesn't he? Ooh,
Did he call it a strike?
he called that a strike.
I didn't. I just assumed.
I'm with you. But that's all right. Hey, now you got a battle. So
Well, similar to what Coach Fuller just told one of our players earlier, is like you can't be surprised. He's called it on strike 2, and then you watched it again on strike 3.
Yeah.
So those are good moments for kids to hear it. We don't need you to be perfect. We just like to see consistent. And Chris Reif being one of them here behind the plate. He does a good job. There's Brown. He hits it. It's bobbled by the first baseman, but he has time to get to it and get the put out.
hey, making contact, man. That's what I like.
Good things will happen,
Yep.
won't it? So that'll bring in Bigley. Bigley laid down a beautiful bunt on Monday. He
Yep.
just rolled it right down the line. And probably how that third baseman decides to play is how he'll decide what he wants to do. Ball in the dirt. That's a luxury if you can get kids to do it. I know we sometimes cuss some of those teams that can just bunch you to death.
Yep.
But it is something that can put a lot of pressure on.
You know, and last year it wasn't a lot with that group. I mean, they didn't have to bunt as much. You know, a couple of other guys did, but I know Corbin did a lot his 8th grade year.
Yeah. We didn't have to last year because Brock Fuller and some of those guys were putting it in the bean field several times a game.
Yeah.
That's a called strike. Two balls, one strike.
I figured that was coming.
That was a silent protest, wasn't it? Or
Yep.
not so silent, however you want to look at it.
Yep.
Chris does a good job. He's been consistent. Got Matt Olson on the bases, so 2 guys that have done it for a little while. Especially Matt. No offense, Matt.
Yeah. A couple finals the last couple years, too.
Yep.
State final games.
2-2 pitch is high. And that makes it full.
You know, Tim Lashman would get on the mic out here, too, you know.
Why not?
That's
Nice job by Bigley.
Great hitting.
Rips it. Center fielder comes up throwing. Good idea out of the center fielder.
Yep. I'm not going to lie. I've seen that happen before.
So we have a courtesy runner. Who is that? You're going to have to help me out, Phil.
Is that what I'm here for?
Yeah.
That's going to be Barber, number 33.
He's running for the pitcher, Jacoby. And blocks him at the dish. He's the 9-hole.
And he ran for Brock a lot last year. And holy shnikes, could he get around the bases, man?
And when we say a lot, I think like Brock hit along with maybe Colby and Mason, but especially Brock hit close to, 600 or
It was
something?
over 600, yeah. It was like he only struck out 4 times last year, and 2 of them were in the sectional title game.
Yeah, so when we say he ran a lot, we really mean
he ran a lot. Yeah. I like that idea. He offered.
Nice read by Barber. He gets a stolen base. And the throw goes into left field, and he's going to score. Just putting pressure.
Yep. Actually, I thought he fouled it, but it must have hit the plate maybe. I mean, I know he offered at it, so.
Yeah, I know he offered. It didn't look like he got anywhere close to it from my angle. I have an even count right now. That'll put Smith back at the windup, I would assume. And it makes it 2-1 West Central.
He swings through that one for strike 3, but
back to the top here with Fryman. Ryman flew out to center field last time up.
takes low for ball 1.
Called strike on the outside corner.
I think he just likes to battle, doesn't he?
Yep.
Just making a mental game on him.
Yep. And some people might assume that he's just up there looking to walk. He does walk a lot, but he will cut it loose. You know, we're starting to develop a crowd out there in right field. You think maybe they would build themselves a porch or something, you know, just like the right field porch crew or something?
Plum Creek porch.
Yeah. That could be a great sponsorship.
I think it would be a great sponsorship out there. We've seen those containers where they saw that over at Quincy. We played some Blue Cats over there this year as a observation deck, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
So the Plum Creek porch. There you go.
There's going to be a mound visit. We kind of talked about this. Smith's time is up. He's done a pretty good job on the mound.
What was his pitch count at, Denny?
His pitch count was right at 50. And if you know anything about baseball, high school, junior high.
More junior high than anything.
Yeah, because you play so many games in a week and it's such a short season. I mean, in a month you're done, or at least in regional play. And you have to, kind of manage these pitch counts because you could see, 4 games a week or something like that.
Yeah.
So that'll bring in number 22. You got a name for me, Phil, for the pitcher?
Oh, this is a Turpin who was playing second base, but who moved to right? Someone went to right field. No. Is that Harrison in right field?
Looks like Smith's going to go to shortstop and maybe or third base. He's going to go to third base, I bet. Third baseman went to right field. Isn't that number 4 out there?
That is number 4, yeah. So he was the DH, but like you said, the DH is now playing. So. And they have a game tomorrow. Is that right, Denny?
Yep, that's going to be a good one. Go to New Berlin. That's a pretty good squad there.
Yeah.
I know that they have beaten a couple good teams there. So you're always excited to play, good teams and good programs. You think of our schedule. You think, New Berlin being one of them. Camp Point Central, I know, is like 4-0 right now. They're a good program, well coached. That's going to be a Monday game for us. You think of Pikeland, always pretty solid and well coached. And these are some of them are ones you'll see in
the regionals.
Yeah. So that'll be fun, but we got to get through this one first.
So we got
2 outs here. Chapman, the second batter of the game. Let's see, what did he do first? He walked last time. There's ball in play. Nice job. Third baseman was kind of moving in. It's kind of a hit and run. He's going to have to get down, though, and Jason's thrown out by a mile.
He never stopped a second.
Yeah. It'll be a base hit.
It'll be, 7? 7-5.
7-5 on the putout.
Yeah.
Nice play by the Suns. We're going to head to the top of the third inning. It's 2-1 West Central. Top of the third inning, it's West Central 2, the Suns, Southeastern Suns 1. It's Bigley getting his warm-up tosses. Stick with us. This is the A game. We're actually going to play a B game like we did Monday. And, Phil, I know that maybe you watched a little bit on YouTube. I don't know. But pretty impressive 6th grade group.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a lot about them, we saw Barber and Connor Fryman and Brown in the A game in that Monday. Brown's playing right field today in the A game. So, but there's a Connor Fryman I watched pitch. Threw really well. He's going to see some innings probably in the A game.
So this brings up Stevens. He's the catcher today. And there's just more Stevens again, huh?
Yeah. Pretty good all-around athletes.
Yep.
Puts the ball in play. There's Van Tile. He slides over. He throws it in the dirt. Nice pick
scoop
by Stocker.
Nice pick. But, I know that you're talking about some of the sixth graders that are playing, but he had, 15 signed up and then came to the meeting and then they ended up going out. So that, I think it kind of had 13 or so, and I think he reached out to Coach DeWitt or athletic director DeWitt and the principals and asked about that, and then they were able to come aboard. So that's great.
Nice job. Next batter puts it in play. Ground ball to Chapman. He takes the ground ball, makes quick work of it, and there's 2 quick outs. Nice job by Jacoby. Not to jinx him.
Right.
3 pitches and 2 outs. We'll take it.
Absolutely. But I think just, having those extra 7 or 8 bodies out here, he's able to actually truly scrimmage with each other in practice and situations, and I'm like, all you're doing is helping your program.
Absolutely. You put more in there, and
absolutely.
Some coaches, you question somebody like Justin's going to make everybody better. He's putting them on the field in something, doing stations.
Yeah.
Nobody sits around.
No.
And he gets as many B games as any coach I've ever been around.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't sit on game days either. They're out playing. So that's how you build a program. And we already know that, the Huttons and the Browns and all those started that high school rebuild and doing a great job. What, they win 4 regionals there? 3
Three
regionals
in a row. Yep.
And last year was, I don't know if you call it a rebuilding year, but you're going to see West Central baseball take a big jump again because of the work that's been done here at the junior high level.
Absolutely. And like I said, just able to have those kids come in a year early and to learn the program, that's huge. That's
you go back to what you said. We had 13 players, and that's kind of an iffy number when you talk pitching and injuries that could happen.
Absolutely. We had some injuries last year from the football season, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That handicapped some kids for a few weeks.
Yeah,
so.
And who would have thought Hudson Little wouldn't see the first 2 games, with a little bit of a back issue. And so it's good to have these 6th graders, and not just for numbers like we have been bragging about them for the last 2 games. They're numbers, and they're pretty good.
Yep.
We haven't even talked about a Cade Kuhn yet or a Brant Erickson and things like that. So nice job by Bigley.
And we'll talk about them when they get into.
Absolutely.
So
it's a strikeout for Bigley. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 2-1 West Central. Bottom of the third, it will be 3-4-5 for West Central. And we talked a little bit off air. You know, now's the time we need to start putting some runs on the board. Very capable of doing it. Had a chance last inning. Not going to fault anybody on a hustle play. It was just a bang-bang. Played well by the Suns. And they got themselves out of it. But that'll bring Bortman up here. One in the dirt. Wortman 1 for 1, slapped one to the right side in his first at bat.
There's a nice gap out there for him again.
He gets his
He went the
hands
opposite
in
way
it.
this time.
Nice
That's
play
down.
by the center fielder, and it dropped. It kind of hit him after he missed it. Nice effort there by the center fielder. I've got the first name out here on Game Changer. Darius.
Triplet Goad,
I think he
center fielder 24. I wonder how the official scorer is going to score that. Ooh. Did it hit his glove?
Well, it would be awful hard to take a single way on a play like that. I don't know. Even I'm not that hard on my kid.
I wonder. Well, Katie Meyer would have been.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I should call her.
Yeah. We need a review, Katie. If Sean's watching out there, we'll let him text in the result.
Okay, I can go
The
back and
official.
change it.
No,
Yep.
no.
I can definitely
No,
change
I
it.
would give him a hit on that, yes. Yep.
Ball outside. That brings Connor Fryman off the bench. He's running for Knox Wortman, the catcher. That was good hands by Knox, too. It was on the inside portion of it. He got his hands on the inside. There's Fryman. He
Got him
steals
another
that
stop.
one.
Stolen base, didn't he?
There's going to be a run for the who's going to get the most stolen bases in
know.
the Fryman family.
Yep. I'll tell you what. We'll have to get Ken Coltis on that.
That's not going to be a good Thanksgiving if Connor gets him.
Right.
Easton ahead of this one, 3-0. Strike called. Back into the count. Still a great time to hit here, 3-1. You know probably what you're going to see. High school, you may see something a little different. You know,
Live life like a 3-1 count.
That's right.
Free and loose, baby.
It's high. It's ball 4. And that'll bring up Stalker. Stalker was, what did he?
Struck out first time.
Yep, he did. It was a drop third. Tagged out on it. I'd like to see Mason jump on this first pitch. Don't see your best one go by. Didn't have much of a chance to jump on it. Ball 1. But either way, be ready on this first one.
Yeah.
Connor's going to make this even close now.
You know, and
He's going to get a talking to. These are the lessons right here.
you know, that's the bad thing is they were on 70-foot bases and these 80s. It's big out there, man.
Yep.
And then, you know, actually running 60-foot in Little League.
Yeah.
So that's been big.
Yep.
It's a long ways down there. I remember when Colby took off running, I'm like, dude, you might be there Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a ball in the dirt. Helped out by the umpire. Kind of hit him that way. Kept Fryman at third base.
And the big jump, you know, it's just the first year those guys, they played 90 this summer, and that's a big jump.
Yeah. 2 balls, no strikes on Stocker. Again, the wind is not decided to pick up. I could really go for a little breeze. 2 balls, 1 strike on Stocker. That one was called a strike.
Should I fan you?
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. My turn.
That's my bad shoulder. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Ball high. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Free and loose here, right?
Yeah, if I'm Stocker,
What a rip, Tater Chip.
you know, in the last 2 games, just beginning of the year, struggling just a little bit. I'm looking right now. I'm going to pull this ball. And he just didn't get a chance at it. Spiked into the ground. Fryman scores on the wild pitch. Van Tuyl also moves up on the pitch. Good read by both runners. That'll bring the coach out for the Suns.
I hadn't seen Coach Fuller in a couple, at least maybe a week. He's growing the goatee out, but, you know, he is umping banana ball Friday, so I think he's got to have the stash ready to go for some banana ball.
I think I was going to tell him this, like the Fu Manchu works for him, the goater. I like that.
I did talk to him on the phone.
Did he get approval from the wife? You know?
I don't know. I doubt if it matters.
Probably not. Either way.
Yeah. So yeah, this will be his second year in a row on the big field. He's done a couple other games with them. Traveled, went to Arkansas. So
now, did he get booed in the first one? It was kind of funny.
I think he was caught up in I don't want to call them shenanigans. Just everything going on, you know. And with everything going on here, Stocker steals. They throw through. They drop the ball, and Van Tuyl ends up coming home. So that gives us another run.
That's right. Makes it 4-1. Williams is at the dish here.
But he got caught up in, you know, just everything going on.
Why wouldn't you?
And, yeah, I'm telling you, man, it goes fast, and it's pretty neat to watch. But yeah, he was there was a check swing or something. He blew it, and then even they called him out on it. So the announcers were calling him by his name. So
Jake Williams pops out to the shortstop. Just kind of sawed him off at the hands. Again, good hands by Jake. You know, he got his hands in. You don't see a lot of youngsters with the hands like that. But he got it off the handle. And pops out.
And he grounded out to the first baseman, his first at bat, Brown did, which put the ball in play.
Yep. He fouls the first one off. Yeah, going back to banana ball, my ADD. It's not ADHD anymore because I think I lost the H part. Yeah. But I don't think I don't think I'd be able to keep track of what's going on in a banana ball game. Nice job, nice read by Mason more than anything. The ball in the dirt. Stevens does a great job of blocking it and keeping it in front, but it was a good secondary lead by Stocker, and he steals the base. Here's the next one to Brown. It's high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stick around like we talked about. We'll have B innings for all those players on both teams. We'll get a look at some of the future.
Yeah.
Very impressed, again, with what I see. There's a lot of youngsters on our squad that could play for a lot of teams that maybe didn't have the numbers that we have.
Right, absolutely.
Especially at the top end of this this
and,
group.
You know, that goes to some of the other dads that have coached some of these kids on some travel teams. And
I've said that, whether it's basketball, baseball, especially those two. You know, football's a little different, but If you don't have dads coaching at the youth level.
And get them involved early. Yeah. That's a
Brown
nice hit. That's a
slapped
base
one.
hit. Yeah. Give him a nice RBI there, Cade Brown. Good job, kid. But they're doing a job.
That makes it 5-1 West Central. He jumped on it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
It was Blaine Vorpin-like up there at his eyes. Likes it. Sees it so well. And that'll bring in Jacoby. Still only one out.
And he had a nice hit last time.
Ball outside, stolen base by Brown.
Bigley swings through that one.
He offers, pulls it back. Had that third baseman charging.
Mm-hmm.
Caught him a little bit off guard, I think, but I can tell you if he lays another one down like he did Monday, even as good as that third baseman is, Smith, it's going to be tough to get him.
Even if he squares here, you know, it just puts pressure on him. So, just like there, right there, you know, on the pass ball. And so, especially I think if they turn around and square early like that at this young of age pitching, you know, they just, I don't want to say they freak out, but kind of messes with them.
Bigley swings through that one. Loved the swing, though. 3-1 count. Saw the fastball. Knew he was getting the fastball. Another one. Coach's son, you know?
Yep.
Knows the game really well. Fouls that one off.
Call them, what, gym rats?
Yep. Yep. Or dirt bags for a baseball term.
There you go, yeah.
Pitch to Bigley. He swings through that one and strikes out. That'll bring in Bloxham. He struck out last time. 2 outs here. Big one out there at third. And Cade Brown. Bottom of the third inning. 5-1 West Central.
Ball upstairs there. Be nice to get that guy in third. Little insurance.
Yep. Let's see how Brown handles his secondary leads here. Good job down there by Mr. Brown. Blocks him ahead now, 2-0.
You know, and actually, this is probably the first time I've seen, you know, Bigley on the bases coaching, because last year he was still battling, you know, and the year before that, Dalton was out there.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
He went through some medical issues,
Yep.
and good to see him back out there.
Absolutely.
Even last year, it was good to see him back in the dugout. He obviously reaction times probably wasn't wise to put him out there, but his knowledge of the game helped us out. There's Brown, he got in there.
Yeah,
He missed the tag.
Yeah, he did miss the tag. Nice slide, Cade. Good job.
That makes it 6-1. Blocks him ahead 3-1. This is what we were talking about. Those bottom three guys, Brown singled. Jacoby unfortunately struck out, but he singled in his first at-bat, and here's Bloxham with a 3-1 count. He got tied up and swung. But what the bottom of this order can do to get the lineup to roll.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they've done a good job in this one. That ball's in the dirt, and he walks. And here we come. Jace Fryman back up for his third at bat. He has flied out to center and walked. That's he's at a yep. They're going to do another pitching change. It's just kind of the nature of the beast here in junior high. He was at 33 pitches.
Yep.
Got a total of 1 inning of work because he did get a 1-out in his first inning of work to get out of a jam.
And then got number 15, Kirby. Miles Kirby, who was playing shortstop, will be coming in to pitch.
So, looks like the pitcher will go out to short. And we'll let him take his warm-up tosses. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
All right, so we're back. Top of the order, Fryman digs in with Bloxham on first.
And who'd you say the pitcher was? I didn't get – you've got the lineup card over there.
This is Kirby. He was the shortstop.
Kirby's first pitch is low. Stolen base right off the bat. Good jump out of Bloxham.
I got a feeling he'll probably be on third in the next pitch.
Could be. He was one of those that reads things really well. The problem's going to be is there's a really good catcher here, so you got to be careful. Oh, nice little bunt. It's going to stay in fair territory. And Jace has got an infield single.
And Bloxham scores on the air by the first baseman. What great baseball right there, man.
Just pressure.
Yep.
Put on the defense, you know.
Did you see the English on that, man? The spin on that baseball was perfect.
That makes it 7-1 West Central and hopefully not done. Here's Chapman. He singled last time. And on the play, Fryman rounded second. Was thrown out at third on a great play by the Suns. Chapman's 1 for 1. Walked in his first at bat. Swings through that one, and Fryman swipes it easy. Chapman in the dirt. Fryman had a big jump or secondary there and retreats back. Oh, nice throw by Stevens, but Fryman gets under the tag of Smith. Better watch out, Connor. There's no one for Jace.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. We'll have to get a little board up here and just start marking
The
them all.
Fryman stolen bases, yeah. Keep tabs on who gets to brag at Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Ball 3, 3-1 count. Little chopper foul, rolls foul.
Come on, Matt. Hey, stay on it. Come on. Stay on it.
Makes the count full.
Come on, Maddox. John, anything I need to see you, please? I think I need some new ones. I think that's what I'm going to put tomorrow. Duct tape out.
Little check on Fryman there.
Oh, looky there.
It's going to be a freebie if Fryman sees it, and he does. Overthrows the pitcher, and Fryman scores. Now we'll start it over, hopefully, with Chapman in a full count. 2 outs here. 8-1 West Central in the bottom of the third. He fouls
Battles,
out.
man. Just like Jace does when they're up there. Just wear you down.
They do, and it's just
Spider monkeys, right? They just go, 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 man.
we've faced teams like that, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
they're just so frustrating. That's a walk for Chapman. That'll bring in Knox Foreman. 2 line drive singles.
Got a nice gap out there again, doesn't he?
Yeah, fortunately we know the swing. He loves right center. Right field, right center. That's just his swing. That ball in the dirt gets away. And Maddox takes second. Won't see a lot of balls get pulled by Knox. Like I said, it's just his swing path takes him into that right center gap. As he gets stronger, I'm sure that'll change a little bit, but there it is, up the middle. To shortstop goes to third, and it's going to be an infield hit.
Yeah. I don't think you call that a fielder's choice.
I'm terrible at scoring that part of the game.
I can't answer that. Sean, can you hear us out there?
Come on, Sean, I need some help here. See, this is another reason why you should at least have the headset on.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to do something here.
So,
I think
Fryman
I
courtesies
think you
for,
got to call it a fielder's choice would be.
I think how Game Changer would score it.
I like baseball. Not a love not a love for baseball, but I like baseball.
Okay.
So I'm not great at scoring it.
Okay. Fair. Basketball.
You love baseball, though. I'm looking for you to help me score this.
Well, I think it would be a fielder's choice. I mean,
okay, that's what I'm going with. I'm going fielder's choice. There's Easton into the gap. It's going to score 2. It's maybe. That's an arm from the center fielder. And he's tagged out.
Wow.
Fryman is tagged out, but it's a RBI single.
I'll tell you what, man, that was a heck of a throw. That was like a Jim Edmonds throw,
He's
honestly.
made a couple plays out there, that center fielder. Almost on Knox there, a diving play, just couldn't get to it. And then that one, he gets into the gap and throws Fryman out at the plate. Either way, we get 9 as it's an RBI single for Van Tuyl. We head to the top of the 4th, 9-1. Back at it here in the top of the fourth inning. It's 9-1 West Central. It'll be Mr. Smith. He was the really he's the pitcher of record. He started out for the Suns, threw pretty well.
And he just got to his pitch limit, I believe.
That's like we've talked about junior high. You gotta. I will say with West Central, we've got a luxury of some guys that can throw.
Yeah.
So, Stocker will throw, Wortman will throw a little bit, Bigley, and I'm just talking fringe guys right now.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got guys that will really lean on, like Hudson Little, Easton Van Tile, Jake Williams, even Maddox Chapman. And Fryman can throw.
Knox.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned him.
Yeah, I did mention him.
Okay.
But, yeah, you're right. I mean, we can throw a lot of players at them, which is really nice. That'll take you a long way. In Monday night's game, it was Van Tile. He's going to be relied upon to do a lot of work for us this year. Struggled early, mainly with just first game control stuff,
Oh, yeah. No,
but
I think that was nice. Like, a lot of those guys get the jitters out of the way,
Yeah.
So.
But it was good to see.
School sport for A.J. Lashman, get these guys.
It was good to see, after Easton, Jake Williams came in for, I think, an inning and a third.
Just to get the nerves out of him, put him on the mound,
He threw well. Not surprising. But, yeah, and how about Jacoby Bigley right now?
That looked pretty good. Must have been inside.
Bigley in his fourth inning of work. 47 pitches so far. He's given up one run, none earned. It was on an error. And it's shot to the right side by Smith. There's Fryman, gobbles it up, makes the throw. Nice job by Stocker again with the stretch. It's really helpful, too, that, Bigley goes deep in this one because you're going to see a very pretty good New Berlin team, too,
Absolutely.
that you may have to throw a few arms at them.
Yep.
Not to jinx anything, but like I said, he's in his fourth inning of work and, for the most part, pretty efficient at this will be his 50th pitch.
And the soft contact, a lot of balls to Fryman at second. So he's kept him off balance. So.
Well, we talked about him at the plate, how smart he is as a baseball player. Part of that's just being a son of a baseball dad.
Mm-hmm.
But he's put the time in. He's really developed into a really good player. We were talking, I think, off air on this about, 2.5 years ago. I just remember in a Little League game just noticing, like, he's picking things up.
Mm-hmm.
Not the biggest guy out there, but he battles at the plate, and he really started to throw the ball really well. Shot into right field. There's Cade Brown, and that's not an easy play.
No, that ball was I don't know if the word like tailing down on him, It was to the point where I thought he was going to have to turn his glove over.
Yeah.
I mean, it was dropping that quick.
Yeah, and right at you.
Yep.
And those are not easy plays. Nice job by Cade Brown out there.
And actually, that might have been the hardest ball that's been squared up there. This brings in the 6-hole hitter, Turpin.
Just throwing strikes, too. That's the in our first game we saw both pitchers early struggle. In fact, the first pitcher was knocked out after 40-some pitches in the first inning. But if you just throw strikes, easier said than done. I get it.
Yeah.
Good things will happen. Jacoby's showing you that. He struck out a few, don't get me wrong. Ball in play. It's going right to Chapman. He gobbles it up, throws across the diamond, gets the out. And we are through 4.5. It's 9-1 West Central.
All right, folks, we're back. Stocker's here to lead off the bottom of 4, Denny. Is that correct, or bottom of 5?
Bottom of 5. Yeah. Stocker 0 for 1. Walked in his last at bat. I think this is the third pitcher he's seen. He rips one down the line, and that's
There he goes. That should be a double. Got to get on his horse.
Strong arm into second, but he's in there standing up.
Nice hit, Mace.
Just a matter of time.
Yep.
A little relaxing a little bit on his part. We're going to have a pitch runner for. It's going to be Brant Erickson, I believe. Yep. And there's another good one that we'll talk about in the B game.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll tip your hat to these 6th graders who had gone out for football and they decided to come play baseball, you know. So they're double sporting it up. So that's tough, man. That's a grind on the kids. So
good read by Erickson right off the bat. Takes third base. Good secondary out of him. And, you know, it's got to be tough for some of these guys that they're not used to sitting. You know,
no.
our kids had to go through that
Absolutely,
too.
they
you know,
did.
Sit
Absolutely.
behind some good teams. But
and
kudos to them, to some of them for sitting and learning. And, again, we're only in game 2, and there's a lot of opportunity here in these A games to play.
Jake takes that one upstairs. Hey, look at what's out there. Is that the scoreboard?
Hey, it's up and running. Here we go.
Holy shnikes.
One of the best-looking scoreboards there is. Jake Williams.
Best-looking scoreboard on this side of the tracks.
That's right. Sees one high. I have 3-0. He has popped out twice to the shortstop.
I don't know who our scoreboard operator is, but kudos to them. Thank you for getting up and going.
Well, we talk about it, just the little things, people volunteering to do things and helping out. Jake walks. That's puts runners at the corners. Nobody out. Cade Brown with a big RBI single last time and a great play in right field last half inning. He steps in.
Yeah, I thought he threw my off-speed curveball there. But it looks like, hey, one of those good coaching moments right there.
Yeah.
So
both sides, good coaches.
Absolutely. And I think that's another thing that the guys that are on the bench, if there's something that happens, it's nice to see Justin always working like, hey, he did this for this reason or we did that for that reason.
Yep.
So that's good. Like I said, I'm glad to see a lot of those 6th graders play.
Well, two things. One, he's always coaching, and two, he's not going to bail you out. You know, like
No.
he'll give you a pep talk that says, hey, man, just like he's told Stocker in his first at bat, he threw that same pitch for strike 2, and you're
Cade
worried
Brown with another base hit.
about
2 for 3 today, I think, isn't he?
That's right, and 2 RBIs.
Yep.
Makes it 10-1 West Central. Bottom of the 4th, 10-1. I think I said bottom of the 5th earlier. It is bottom of the 4th. Nobody out here, and Jacoby steps out of the way of that one. Jacoby 1 for 2. Singled in the first inning and struck out his last at bat. Puts one in play to the second baseman. It's going to be move the runners. Pulled the first baseman. Nice job to get back on the bag. Productive out.
Do your job, man, right there. Absolutely. Here comes A.J. Lashman, number 15. Will be hitting for Bloxham. Is that correct?
That is right. Lashman, the primary backup catcher, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when Knox Wortman pitches. we may see AJ in the lineup.
And he's gotten tall.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember.
He's got to be taller than Tim, which
yeah.
obviously wouldn't take much. Poor Timmy.
Now.
All right, no poor Timmy then.
He's
good eye, AJ.
Ahead of this one, 2-0. Yeah, I texted maybe a couple of months ago. Said, wow, I hadn't seen him in a while. Wow, he's really shot up and got thin. And
yep.
How they change in junior high pretty quick.
Yep.
Ball high, 3-0. Ball's behind him. It'll be a walk. It'll load the bases for Fryman. Jace Fryman. One for two today. He has flown to center, walked, and singled on a beautiful bunt. First pitch to him is a strike. Second one to him is a little high. Bases loaded here. 10-1 West Central here in the bottom of the fourth. Only one out. Looking to add some more.
When we get a little, I know there's a lot of breaks in the action in baseball, but you'll have to maybe fill me in on some of this huddle camera stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about it.
We'll have the other day about it.
Maybe stay live. We'll talk a little bit about what's coming up the rest of this week. You're back on the mic on Friday. We'll
home football game.
A little sneak peek there. Yeah.
Okay.
Talk about that stuff. Maybe stay live. Talk a little bit about our advertisers.
Which, once again, we can't thank them enough all the time.
Yeah. You know, we have this equipment. It's not cheap, and a lot of it is we're able to do it because of not only getting the equipment but maintaining it. You know, a couple $1,000s every year just to keep it maintained and get new software updates and things like that. So we appreciate everyone that tunes in and those that advertise with us. It'll be a walk. That'll bring home a run to make it 11-1. A little mound visit here as he's at 30 pitches. We're going to see a new pitcher here. We'll just stay here. It'll be number 7. Who do we have?
Harrison, which he was the DH, but, you know. So, Harrison.
Well, we'll let him take his warm-up pitches. We talked a little bit about it, but Friday night will be our next game that I know of, unless I get a strong itch to drive the bus tomorrow and broadcast the game. But Berlin usually doesn't have great service, so
no.
We're kind of caught in that interstate of
yeah.
But anyway, we will be definitely broadcasting on Friday night, opening night for varsity football, and it's going to be one of those that's kind of let you know where you're at. Camp Point's coming to town, and very good program. No Dixon, Coach Dixon well, and it'll be
very well coached, and so
be opening night and debut for Coach DeWitt.
Yeah.
So happy to see him take over the program. Numbers are up a little bit than in the past, and again, can't get much out of a scrimmage when we saw them last week, but they look athletic and faster, and of course we have some good seniors, don't get me wrong, but that junior class is really a good football class, and so it'll be fun to watch them. Warm-up was quick, and Chapman is right back into the box.
That's what this that was pretty firm, I'm thinking.
Chapman skies one to right field. Right fielder under it and makes the catch. Nice job by Chapman putting it in play, and more importantly, ready on pitch number 1. So
Actually, this is Stevenson's pitching, isn't it?
it is.
That was my bad.
There is a pinch hitter here for Knox Wortman. It will be Barber that will step in. So Barber will get a look at Stevens. Up 11-1 is West Central. And this is the part that I like. You know, you're up 11-1. You know your players are going to re-enter probably on this in the bottom half or the top half, but it's a chance to get youngsters
Yes.
A innings
Yes.
and working against a good pitcher like
Absolutely.
Stevens.
It's just preparing them for the future, man. You know, and like I said, with those younger kids being able to play, and then to see how Justin's coaching them, and then just getting them into high school. You know, Justin's one of the assistant coaches there with Coach Bigley, you know, and like I said, Grant would probably be down here if he didn't have a full plate of football.
Yeah.
So just getting them used to the system, which is huge.
2 balls, 1 strike on Barber. He did play Monday as
Said he was a third baseman?
Yeah, Van Tile was the pitcher, who's normally our third baseman. So, and again, with Hudson Little still out, it's left it opening.
Nice little move there.
Yeah. Well, you know, anyone with the last name of Stevens in that area is probably a pretty good little athlete.
I would say so.
You're gonna hear about the middle one, who is now a freshman, I believe.
I think so.
We battled him in some travel ball. My oldest son, who's a sophomore. So we got to play against his team. I can't remember the name of their team, but good athlete. And, of course, the older one, Danny, is probably, I don't know, I lose track because of the red shirts and stuff like that, but he's at Western Illinois.
Yep.
It's a walk, and it'll be an RBI, 12-1 West Central, and that'll bring in Van Tile, who is 1 for 1. He has walked twice, and a line drive single his last time up that plated 2.
I was kind of hoping to see Van Tile swinging like a sweet corn bat, you know, designed like that for his
Yeah.
summer sweet corn.
That's right.
I did see that was in the Field of Dreams. One of those guys had a wooden bat as like an ear of corn.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody from the Phillies.
It's something that's changed in the game. Of course, the game 30+ years ago, we all had what? Nobody had their individual bats.
Just
So
a
everybody
TPX and an Easton. We all shared the helmets.
that Easton that with the green lettering everybody had.
Yeah.
That weighed like, it felt like concrete.
13 pounds.
Everybody had the team bat. Everybody had the team helmets. Now it's a little different. Stirrups.
Catcher's gear.
You'd say that to your sons now, and you're like, what?
What? No, you mean tall socks?
Yeah. I don't even know what that is. That's strike 2 on Van Tile. We got to recognize anything close at this point in the game on a 12-1 game. He's going to ring you up, so you better start protecting.
Good eye.
2-2 the count, 2 outs here. But Van Tile's that pitch is low, and it's going to bring AJ. Nice jump out of him.
Yeah.
Lashman.
Good secondary lead there, wasn't it? Job, AJ.
Definitely. Everybody moves up on the pass ball.
That's game.
And
AJ scored the winning run.
that will be the game. 12 after 4. That's a victory for West Central. They'll move to 2-0, but don't leave. We have B innings, so we're going to see both teams warm up probably real quick.
No. Looking for the principal, Denny.
We'll be back. So let's take a break. We'll figure out why they need the principal, and we'll be ready for some B innings. This one, 13-1.
right there.
Back at it here in Bluffs. It was a 13-1 victory for West Central in the A game. We have B innings here for you, so we'll get a chance to give a shout out to the B players on both sides. We'll do our best to get names right. West Central is warming up right now. It'll be Peyton Weber on the mound for West Central. A.J. Lashman will catch. First baseman is Elijah Barber. Second baseman is behind there. Who is the second baseman? Oh, it's Brant Erickson. Good one out there. Connor Fryman at short. Third baseman. Who's my third baseman? You're going to have to help me here. Oh, that's Cade Kuhn. He had to turn around on me. And you've got the outfield for me.
Playing center is Colton Allen. Nolan Zachary's in right. And Anthony Stice is playing left field.
Anthony Stice had a big single in the B game last time. Nice job by Weber. Swings through. Who do we have batting here, Phil?
Number 16 is Darius Wells. I think the ads are still running, Denny, so maybe I need to try to fix that.
Just a little X. No, you don't look like you have him running. I don't see him in the corner, do you? You're good.
Thanks, Denny.
Yeah. We probably missed a chance to give all those ads out when we were off there, but you know, we're
say it louder for the people listening. I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Weber in the dirt on that one. Nice pick by Lashman. Lashman with the winning run.
Yeah, that's right.
Wheels, just like Pops.
Yeah.
No, Mike Mom.
Yeah, I'd go way more Mom than Timmy Boy.
Wear it, and he did. Hit by pitch. Puts a runner at first base. That'll bring in number 1. Who's number 1, Phil?
Dwight Gooding.
That'll force Weber into the stretch. Gooding sees the first one outside. Advancing on the pass ball, or actually wild pitch. B innings, it always shapes up differently. It all depends on how the coaches want to do it. Sometimes we'll see everybody bat, and then it just switches over to the other team.
Nice.
Nice pitch by Weber.
There, yeah.
Monday night, we played an actual game, 3 outs, but everybody eventually got to bat.
Good.
So we do make sure everybody bats. I know that, but sometimes the format's just different. Stick with us. We'll figure it out. I know Weber does a little travel ball. I think he may play with the Beardstown Nats on some travel stuff. Gooding still at. Checks the runner at second. Not a bad little move. Friday night football, so we'll be live for that. And then it's just whatever we can do when we can do it. We'll always cover varsity stuff as much. Football will definitely be covered. So Gooding swings through that one.
Well, maybe we're going to start talking about that with the huddle. So
yeah, but every game is covered.
Right.
All of our home games, and I think what people are missing on this whole thing. So we have the huddle system on all of our fields. Bluff still is working on getting internet connection for this one, but we've covered both of them with WC Athletics. But if WC Athletics isn't covering it, you're able to see every softball, baseball, football. It's in both gyms and Bluffs, and we put one in Meridosha as well because we'll be playing the Winchester home games in Meridosha this year.
Which I think is a great idea. I understand, logistics-wise, it just makes sense. And after talking to Coach DeWitt one time, I get it because he has referees 2 years out.
Yeah. And
you can't have 6 different sports into one gym.
Yeah.
So that's good.
It's hard, and it sounds easy too. I think a lot of people think, okay, well, if the Bluffs gym's open, why don't you just play when the gym's open? Well, that's a lot of moving parts. That's concession stands. Nice hit here. Going to go up the line. Elijah takes the play at first and gets the sure out.
Yep.
So that'll be one down, but a productive out. We got to get that kid's name. We missed him. Number 2.
Gannon Landis.
So Landis with a productive out down the right field side or right field line there. Barber scoops it up, takes the out. I like the fact, too, that Barber was looking to make a play. But back to the Jim situation, sometimes it's just moving parts that people don't understand, totally, for the Winchester side. To
100.
move between buildings, you're going to have to move ball racks, concession supplies,
Absolutely.
all that stuff that takes a while. Broadcasting equipment's different.
And even like Grant said, it's just not the official side of it. It's so tough.
Yeah. So
they're just booked 2 years out,
yeah.
and I know some are booked deeper than that.
Yep, and it's more than just a facility thing. Like we love the fact that Bluffs, helped us out big time, in the tournament when we got in that position, and we love the fact that we have a spot. Shot to the right side, Erickson. What a play! He knocks it down. He's got time. Throws it out.
Yeah, nice play. Very good play. He stuck with it.
Absolutely. Erickson knocks it down. That was not an easy play. He knocks it down, was able to stick with it, throws him out. It is an RBI ground out, but it could have been a lot worse. So Weber working through this a little bit. 2 outs now, and that'll bring in number 19 for the Suns.
Which is Duncan Gooding.
And now Weber's kind of finding that groove a little bit.
Yeah, he's throwing well.
Yeah. He's pretty firm there too. Again, whatever you can do to audition here.
Well, once again, it's just good experience for these guys to get in here and just get to play.
Yep.
And to get to play with, future teammates too, because I know, like you said, someone played travel ball, so they don't see each other in the summer, and then we outgrow Little League, and so it's good. And like I said earlier, to buy into, like Justin's showing him right there, come and set, he's a little quick going to the mound or going to the plate. So it's just great teaching moments all the way through for everybody.
And he's throwing well. Weber a little high on that one. I believe it's an even count now on Gooding. So, you'll have to pay attention to the schedule. We're going to be in 2 places when it comes to indoor activities, both great places to watch a game. And if you can't be there, like we talked about initially, you can see it on Huddle. The other great thing about Huddle is not only is it home games, but if you go to a game that a team has Huddle, you can watch it as well. Log into your Huddle fan account, which if you're confused about how to do all that stuff, we are coming out with, our media team's going to come out with a tutorial where you hear us talking, but you're going to see the mouse on the screen and all that things for people that are visual learners like I am. Okay,
so here's maybe what about using like a smartphone to set it up? Can you show that way?
Yeah.
We're
going to try to do it all. Smartphone, some TVs, you can get the app.
Right. I think if you can go down all those avenues for the different people, so.
It's kind of nice now, and some people say, well, why would you spend the money on something like this when you broadcast most of your games anyway? That's true. But there's a benefit to the coaches. We've been using Huddle for, 10-plus years, really.
Right.
What the Huddle will do for our coaches, especially our varsity coaches, is it will stat everything for them so they don't have to spend time on their own to do it.
Breaking it down.
Within 24 hours, the film is broke down, and it's pretty impressive the way they do it. Stolen. Oh, A.J. fires it. Brant Erickson kind of cut it off, and here's the teaching moment again. Like, A.J. might have had a shot at it. Erickson cut it off. Right there, he's talking about when to let it go through and when not to. And
like I said, man, these are just huge steps for these young kids. So fortunate they're able to play.
Yep, number 3 is up. Who's that? Bill?
That would be Jordan Kirby.
Kirby up. Weber can get out of this jam. It's 1-0 right now, unofficially.
Yeah.
That's not that. He takes it.
He wears it like a champ.
Yep. He's down to the first base side there. So, yep, stick with us. We'll get all that huddle in. That's new to us, too, as far as the video. But, again, like I said, a benefit to the varsity teams. We've been using it, and it's discounted for them.
So this, up to bat is number 18, Paxton Denny Shulin.
I'm going to go with it.
Shulin? I don't know.
You know,
Here's Paxton, number 18.
Professionals would prepare themselves before the game. We are not.
No. I feel like I'm Mike Shannon over here. I'm Mike Shannon.
We apologize to all grandparents and parents.
Yes. He swings through that first one.
Don't yell at us.
We're just volunteers. I can butcher just like Mike Shannon, right? Or Harry Carey.
Nice pick by A.J. Lashman. He's working well back there.
Yeah, he put a lot of work in this winter, too. He was at some of the catching camps. And so was Peyton also.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, it's a big jump, this 54 foot for these guys. So.
Yeah, what a difference a year makes. Not only this jump that they're making, but next year you're going to see, as they grow too, them stepping into that big time roles for the team. And I always, you know, I talk about it a lot with basketball, but you could dominate a team one year and then turn around and those same kids grow 4 or 5 inches, and it's a totally different ball game at that point.
Absolutely.
So, nice job by Weber. He strikes out the last one. I think he kept it 1-0. So we're going to go to the bottom of the first here. Again, 1-0 Suns.
All right. Up for West Central will be Connor Fryman, Elijah Barber, and A.J. Lashman.
Paxton Shulin. I know we butchered his name at the last at bat, but we're going with that right now.
Okay.
Shulin will be on the mound for the Suns here. He's taking his warm-up tosses. It's good to see, though, you know, with Virginia was here Monday. We had some B innings. We playing B innings here. You know, both squads that we've seen have numbers. You know,
That's
just
good.
like West Central.
That's
so
good.
It's good to see kids playing. You know, you look in the Suns dugout right now. What do you got? Probably 9 sitting there watching the game.
Yeah.
So probably 9 here as well for West Central.
But he's still jogging a little bit gingerly, isn't he?
Yep. Really miss him. But like we talked about, we'll take our time with him. He's put himself in the spot for a couple years now to be the ace of this squad.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
get him healthy, we'll be all right. First pitch to Connor Fryman. Call it a foul ball, Coach.
A good learning moment right here.
Yeah.
Down with you, bud. Okay, you're ready now.
Fryman saw some time in the A game as a courtesy runner. Coach Fuller just talking to him like, who are you impressed with, Coach? You know, naming some names, and this is one of them he was talking to. He pitched Monday and pitched really, really well to the point where, you know, you may need an inning or two out of him depending on the game you're playing. So that's what we're talking about. Kind of, I said it Monday. It's more like as a coach, you're trying to figure out, you know, who can you trust, what positions can you put them in, you know, and so you throw them all over the place. And as a courtesy runner in the A game, you know, you go all Blaine Vortman and can't be.
Barber swings through that one.
But if he can trust you, he'll put you in there.
Okay, you ready now?
Fryman swipes another one. We're not counting those, Connor. It's got to be A game steals.
There you go. Yeah. You can't be bragging about that one at Thanksgiving.
No,
right?
no.
You know, we're talking about Justin umpiring in the banana game. I wonder if they'd put him behind the plate. You know, the dancing umpire. The dancing umpire with a new hip.
He's got a new hip, but I don't consider that hip that good.
No, I'm assuming Vince will probably still be back there.
Yeah. It's kind of cool that, you know, you can tune in, anybody listening to this, even on the Sun side of things. If you see Friday night's game, Coach Fuller.
If you're at Friday night's
game. You know where he's going to be?
Third base.
He's going to be the third base umpire. Mm-hmm. He was down the line last game.
He was third base both times.
Was he? It was Olsen that was down the line.
Matt was down the line, yep.
That's a walk for Barber. Bring in A.J. Lashman. Yeah, pretty cool. You get to see a local do that. And is it just one game?
Oh, Friday, Saturday. Yep.
So is Justin doing both those?
Games,
yeah. Cool.
Yep.
A.J. Lashman digs in, pitch to him. He swings, puts it in play. Ground ball to shortstop, gets through his legs, and a run will score. Good job, A.J., just putting it in play.
This brings in Tyler Williams.
Ball gets past the catcher. Runners will advance.
Well, Huddy's wearing all the gear over there. Look at him. He's getting everybody's swag. So he's got batting gloves on, elbow guard, shin guard.
Yeah, if the inning continues, he's going to run out of skin. This reminds me of a coach I will not name, but it was basketball in this case, but the kid had all the gear on. You know, I think I've told this story to you before, and he wasn't having a particular great game at the moment, and he came off to the side and he said, I don't know, Coach, what's going on? And Coach goes, I don't either. You got all the stuff on. You think about all these kids now that wear all the gear. And
right.
If you're a local, you probably can guess who that coach was.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I don't know. You got all the stuff on. You ought to be good.
yeah. I didn't see any oven mitts. I will call them oven mitts because my son is not fast enough to wear one. So.
Well, my son gets on base, but he's courtesied too, and I think he might have one. I don't know if he puts one. I think he's just given up on putting one in his back pocket now. There's a lot more faster guys that are going to take his spot at that point.
Yeah.
Just get on base. That's your job. Tyler Williams sees the next pitch. He pops one up, and it's missed. Throw to first base is not in time, and Williams will reach on an error. And that's what we talked about with the format. It's they're going to go ahead and flip it. And we'll take a quick break and head to the top of the second. Back at it here in Bluffs, it'll be Cade Kuhn that will take the mound in the second inning.
Ty Williams moves to third base. I believe that's the only changes I see.
Looks like we got a new left fielder. It was Stice, but that doesn't look like Stice out there anymore. Either way,
Stice moves to center, and Colton Allen moves to left field.
Lowry will be the batter here for the Suns. Cade fires one in there for a strike.
I like that, dude. I like these little young guys.
Yeah.
Humping it in here.
Well, again, we go back to parents who have been very involved in keeping their kids playing. A nice shot there, a little bit outside, but, that's what it takes. Central Valley has a team, and some of these kids have played on Blue Cats,
Future Swings,
Nats. There's a kid that plays on the Nats, Beardstown Nats. So it's about playing, and they're keeping them involved. You know, you run into some schools that start developing late, I would say, you know, basketball-wise. You know, you look at a lot of our basketball team is good because they played so well and so many years together. And that's an advantage. Nice job by Kuhn. Fires another one in there for a strike. Lowry in the hole, 1 and 2.
Definitely a lot of good pieces coming up for years to come, hopefully, and everything.
Just stay together. Don't let, you know, we talked about it in the first game that, you know, our sons, well, I mean, my oldest one was lucky enough that numbers were really hurting at the time that he played as a 6th grader and played well. But a lot of good players have had to sit their 6th grade year and watch good baseball teams play in front of them. But they're going to be a big part of success. Same with the Suns, you know, getting these kids to play. As Lowry walks, and that'll bring in, it's number 9, Todd, Hunter Todd. Nope. Faked me out. Somebody's coming to plate. We got 2 coming to the plate. Yeah, it is.
Oh, he's switching bats. I see.
He's a football player.
Looks
Got
like
the football cleats on, looks like. Runner takes off. Lashman fires to second. It's going to be close. Good throw. Just gets under the tag.
And he had a good jump.
Yep. Another good throw from AJ. Ball high from Kuhn. 2 balls, no strikes. On Todd. Inside, it gets away from Lashman. And moving up to third base is Lowry.
You got a short school day tomorrow too, Denny? Still early dismissal?
So the rest of this week, West Central, well, I shouldn't say it this way because Winchester, I'll speak from the Winchester side because I know that. We are on a 2:15 dismissal all this week. AJ gives the infield the signs of what they want to do. Vale will be the batter for the Suns. Runners at the corner.
You got him hung up.
Oh, snap throw back to first and got him at first base.
Nice job, AJ. Elijah, nice job.
Lashman throws behind the runner and gets him at first base. That helps Kuhn out. 1 out now. Not throwing bad at all. He's just, you can tell his release point is just a little too soon. He's not getting downhill like he'd like. That's why you're here. You're going to adjust here. There we go.
Yep.
Strike. Worked perfectly downhill there. Camden and Vale at the plate. Kuhn in the dirt. Knocked down by Lashman. Squirts away, but no advancement. Helped out by the batter, strike number 2. Cade has an even count. And he strikes him out. It's a big strikeout. Darius Wells will step in. I think he led off the game with a walk, if my memory serves correct.
Your memory. Short memory, right?
Outside, he's going to try to score here. Gets past Lashman, flip to Kuhn. It's a little late. And the Suns score. Kuhn has good velocity. You know,
he does.
It's just figuring out his release points right now are just a little bit off. I like the way he stays closed. He works downhill. It's just his release point. There you go. Good pitch. Up the middle it goes. It's going to be a bad break unless we can flip it. Fryman finds it, though.
Nice
and
throw.
Throws him out.
Way to stay with it, kid.
That's 3 outs. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. I don't even know what the score is. 2-1 Suns. How about that?
Sounds good.
It'll be Cade Kuhn to lead off for West Central. It looks like they have a new pitcher, Suns, that is. I'll get to see who that is as soon as he turns around. It's Duncan Gooding will be the pitcher. So he's taking his warm-ups. Turned out to be a pretty good day. Sun's starting to peek out again.
Not too shabby. Nope.
If we could order a little wind, that would have been a little better.
Something, man. You know, I've always said about when the corn gets about tassel high, the wind quits blowing.
Yeah.
You know that? About towards the late June, the breeze stops. But I'm telling you, from March to the middle of June, it just blows all the time.
I've told you several times, my worst season is spring. I hate spring.
I mean, I just remember being out the baseball field this spring, the high school field. Holy shnikes.
Yep. Gooding looks like, see, going to throw one more. So Mr. Dwight Gooding can throw down to second base. I said this Monday, too. This is getting to be about the time where the catcher really has to fight the sun.
Oh,
yeah. AJ had to do it Monday, and we'll continue to do it today. Gooding in the same boat here, fighting that sun that's coming in from left field. Kuhn will lead it off. Did a pretty good job on the mound for West Central last inning. And he hits one high in the air to right field. It's going to go over the right fielder's head for a single. Uh-oh, he better get back, though.
Ooh.
He made a turn.
Come on, Brant.
That'll bring in Brant Erickson. Made a great play at second base there in the first inning. Hot shot, stayed with it. Nice swing by Erickson.
Swings hard.
Yeah, he does. He knows what he's doing up there.
Yep.
I love, I almost commented on Kuhn's nonchalant leadoff he had over there. Let's see if he does it again. Just very, I'm going to, standing up.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's still going to steal.
Uh-oh, he's going to get back.
It is caught. He's going to have to hustle to get back to first base, but then there's throw is late, and he got back. Erickson pops up.
Nice catch by the pitcher.
And that'll bring in Weber. We're going to have to give him a different helmet, though. That blue. We told you there's a couple that play for the Nats there. He's one of them. Even Coach Fuller is going to help on the other side of it.
Like I said, man, for these young guys, it's great, great, great teaching moments.
Both coaches working hard with those youngsters.
Ben will probably tell you, like Colby, he's no Carl Lewis out there on the first, so they better watch their big leads.
I got to get a picture of that. Somebody's got to get a picture of that. That's awesome. Or he's like, I'm going to swipe it no matter what. Yeah. Look at him. I got it. Don't worry about it, guys. He steals it. What's everybody so worried about? Pitch to Weber, outside. It's going to allow Kuhn to move up a base. It's Gooding to Gooding. I don't know if they're brothers.
I don't know.
When we talk Fryman to Fryman, they're not brothers.
No, just
families, but not brothers. Kuhn makes a break for home, and he's going to score on the pass ball.
That home plate slick.
It is. Gooding's pitch to Weber. He sends it on the ground right through the hole. It gets past the left fielder, and that's going to allow Weber to turn and head to second base. Oh, he goes head first dive. It's just what Mom wants you to do there.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, gets past him again. Here goes Weber to third base. He's going to dive again. Make sure he gets all that dirt in those pants. And we only have a game tomorrow. I mean, It's not like.
No, you don't have to go home and get them scrubbed up tonight. Come on. This brings up Anthony Stice.
Anthony had a single in Monday night's game. He's swinging well. Swings through that one. Gooding set now. Pitch coming in. Outside. Here comes Erickson. He's going to make a break for the plate. Flip. Not in time. Erickson scores. And now Rebecca has to clean those pants.
Yeah, that's right.
This will be the last at bat of the inning. Probably have one more inning to get everybody a plate appearance.
Wait, Anthony.
Anthony Stice waiting for the next pitch from Gooding. It's outside. Makes it, I believe, a 3-1 count.
Is this the third or fourth year for the Bluffs Field improvement?
Let's see here. It is the third year, I believe.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because Thrice and Blaine played on this field.
As
both
eighth graders?
of them hit the scoreboard, I remember.
As eighth graders?
Mm-hmm. Or didn't hit the bottom part, I mean the advertisement part.
Gotcha. I couldn't remember.
I just remember Thrice really hitting some bombs out of this place.
Yeah.
Stice walks. That wasn't his last batter. I thought they'd switch, but who's this bring in? Number 9?
Colton Allen.
Colton Allen. Watching him Monday as well. Looks like he swings a pretty good bat. A little out in front there, but
Now you're ready.
next one to Colton. He bounces it foul.
Still got one more now, bud.
Allen in the hole 0-2. The next one to him, a little outside, and it's a stolen base by Stice.
I feel like there's some little speedsters out there. And
There it is.
you know, and of course, junior high rules is you got to have a BB core bat, which anything 31 and above has to be BB core. So these guys can use a USA bat. Some of these younger guys.
Mm-hmm. If it's 30, it can be a drop 10 still, can't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's tough on some of these guys. Because it wasn't even until last year that. Now Brock, I think Brock used the BB core his 7th grade year, but I know Colby didn't swing a BB core till last year.
Yeah. And that's another change, like
Yeah.
you talk about bases and lengths.
Absolutely,
and
it is.
trying to, you're growing, and then you get that thrown at you too.
You kind of get out of those triple S bats. Some of those guys that use that travel ball. I mean, they're kind of like those old Eastons and those TPXs. Juiced.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gooding's pitch just a little bit outside. Makes the count full. Nolan Zachary's on deck. I don't know if we're going to get to him or wait till the next inning. Might just go with him, and everybody's going to get a bat. Oh, nice swing.
That was a
just
nice cut.
swung right through it. That's a good aggressive swing. But Mr. Allen strikes out. That brings in Mr. Zachary, which I believe – no, there's another one putting a helmet on. But
No,
Connor is already batted, so I would imagine this will be our last batter for this inning. Maybe play another half inning, let the Suns bat, and then probably call it. Zachary steps away from that one.
You got to love the dugout talk. Wear it, stand there.
Not a one of them would wear it themselves besides maybe Maddox Chapman. But everybody says it too. Even, in the springtime, we go back to talking high school baseball, and you got a guy zipping it, and he's like, wear it. And I'm like, you wear it. I'm not wearing it.
No way.
That stings.
Especially when it's 42 degrees out
Yeah,
the
that's what I mean.
1,300 mile an hour.
The only person that wears it is Preston Adams. If you've ever watched Preston Adams, that guy actually looks for the ball to hit him. He got hit at Triopia as Anthony Stice scores on an air. We'll just stay here as Zachary will come back and bat. I guess now we'll have a bottom of the third. But Preston Adams would just – he wore it at Triopia, and it couldn't have been 35 degrees, and he clapped going down the first baseline, and I'm like, man, that hurt me. So we're going to go to the top of the third. It'll be Connor Fryman, who pitched Monday too, just an inning or so.
But we'll be back in just a minute.
Connor Fryman is finishing up his pitches. Looks like he's going to have two more warm-up pitches. We will have Weir, or Ware, however you're going to say that. I'm going to go Ware now. Wyatt.
So, welcome back, folks, here for is this the top of the third?
I believe so.
Okay.
If memory serves me correctly. Nice throw by Weber. There we go. Throw it to the pitcher, and let's get it. Ware digs in. Fryman's ready. He's going to work from the windup. And we're set. First one in there for a strike. Connor, very impressive on Monday, pitching in these B innings. Impressive enough, we start talking, where does he fit maybe in an inning or two when you need him down the stretch.
Well, yeah, you just got to have those inning eaters, man. You know that.
Has a good idea of what he's doing. Throws pretty hard. And as you found out with Jacoby, who pitched a heck of a game, we're not talking enough about him and what he did in the A game. You know, he struck out some guys.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look. He struck out a few there.
But he was very efficient to save arms for tomorrow.
Yeah, he was efficient. He went the whole game, and he just let his defense play. Chapman had a couple plays out there. You know, Jace Fryman had a couple plays. Easton Van Tile made a great play, and then Stalker
had
made
nice catches at first.
Yeah, had a nice scoop at the end of it. So you don't have to come in here and strike everybody out. And, you know, if he were to get some A innings, that's probably what's going to happen. He's going to have to let his defense play with it. Strikeout, Weber drops it, but he fires to first base. Lashman catches it, and it's out number 1.
And, you know, Justin, some things that he's definitely seen in the A games and the B games, then when they do have a practice, I know that's what he tries to work on.
Yeah.
So
Fryman's first one. That is Dwight Gooding. Swings through it. A little high.
And like you said, you know, even with Jacoby back to like Connor here, just throw strikes, let your defense.
Yep.
You know, just put the ball in play.
Yep.
Let him do it.
You've got a pretty good one, that's for sure. And I said it on Monday, you know, when we're fully healthy, you're going to see 8 of the 9 positions be 8th graders for the most part, you know.
Absolutely.
And so you're just trying to find your spot to get in there. You know, Jake Williams is obviously going to be our center fielder, and he's going to be a heck of a pitcher for us. So that kind of locks that position in too, you know. Yep. But when Jake moves out of center, you know, maybe
you got to think last year, you know, and 4 8th graders that started, and then 5 7th graders. And,
yeah. Yeah.
They've played a lot of innings.
But they're finding their way onto the field in some way. So.
Yep.
And this is a way to get yourself in. You know, when Easton Van Tile pitched Monday, you know, that gave Barber a chance to play some third base. And
It's nice to have those extra pieces to fill in everywhere. And to compete.
Yeah, because if you're an 8th grader, you're seeing what's out here. Some of these guys are pushing for time. Nice job by Fryman, a little off-speed pitch. Catches
he was
him.
Smiling, walking off the mound there when that was a nice curveball.
Yeah, so even though it's an 8th grader, doesn't mean it's locked in. And it might give, you know, a chance for a DH to come into play if you push enough, you know.
And it just gives guys a little bit of time off too, you know, rest their legs.
Yeah, we saw it in this game late where we saw some pinch hitters come in. One came in for Knox. There was another one that came in.
I know we had some pinch runners. Barber, who else hit?
Barber hit for Knox, I think. AJ hit for somebody.
He hit for Van Tile? I don't know.
Ball in play. Connor Fryman fields it, throws it. Out number 3. I think we have at least one more batter to bat.
Yeah.
So we're going to at least see that. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for that, and then we'll wrap it up. Nolan Zachary will lead us off. That sun's going to go behind the clouds now. That'll be helpful. We do have an on-deck batter in Fryman, so maybe we're going to play a whole inning. I don't know.
Yep.
But we're at least going to get everybody in a bat, and I think Zachary's our last one. So
And he actually gets like a bat and a half because
yeah,
the run scored. Yeah,
he was up the last inning.
Yep.
This is Hunter Todd pitching for the Suns. Pitch is a little high. Don't know if we're going to get more rain tonight, but I'm really tired of it. Let's make my grass grow again.
Yeah. There's never been really a happy medium this year. Early spring, rain, drought. And then starts raining, rain, then it'll quit raining again.
I don't know if you've noticed that batting cage is pushed hard. I don't know if the wind had got it.
I see that.
That was a nice batting cage.
Really leaned to that one side, isn't it?
Yeah. I think we did that, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It looks like the wind has
it was
buckled some of those posts over there.
right before, was that, so the third year for it. So, yeah, I guess 3 years ago then, right? No, 2.
I think we had a year without one and then came in behind. Outside is the pitch.
Might have, yeah.
I think it's 3-1. This would be a good time for Zachary to just let her fly, right?
Absolutely.
Big, strong kid. And he just doesn't get a chance. That's ball 4. He's going to go to first base. Well, West Central will travel. I don't know where the Suns are at next, but we're going to travel to New Berlin tomorrow.
New Berlin.
Good baseball team there. So it'll be a nice challenge for the Cougars. See what they're made of. Good. Kind of test the waters, see where you're at too, against a good team.
Yeah. Nope, definitely need that. And
you can follow that if you're a fan of West Central on Game Changer. There won't be no broadcast.
I'm glad that the Game Changer's back versus the app they had started to use.
Yeah, ISA had a different app. It was Athletes Live. Was that what it was called,
I
or
believe
something like that? I can't say anything bad about it because
you didn't get to use it.
I didn't get a chance to use it.
Right on.
I set up a lineup one time in it. I'm not sure why the ISA was pushing that particular app, but they're allowing teams to use their Game Changer app, and that's just kind of what people are used to. So it could probably be just as good as the ball is past the catcher.
I just figured it's probably
moving.
Because on the Game Changer and stuff like that, I don't know. It's just
so I can't speak poorly of the app. I've used Game Changer myself for probably 8 years and pretty user friendly. But it looks like everybody's kind of gone back to what they know in Game Changer. There's a part of me that wishes I would have had a game with it, because like I said, I set the first game lineup, and it was not any different than running through Game Changer. So.
we could just go back to the old book way.
Oh.
Oh.
You've got Kent Coltis' attention.
Yeah. Little clicker.
Yeah.
Pitch counting it.
Give it a rip, Elijah.
Kent would love that. Pickup attempt goes into left field, but they're not going to advance. Barber's at the plate. You kind of wonder if, how Game Changer's going to play it, with high school sports and stuff, if they're going to try to get in, as a sponsorship so they keep, people keep using that. I thought when this first came out with Athletics Live and just thinking out loud, was this a money plug, was this a sponsorship kind of thing? And obviously if they're allowing teams to go back, that wasn't the case. But
I don't think a lot of the bugs were worked out either.
Yeah. I think it was late for the IESA to roll it out. Maybe it wasn't, but we found out about it late. Maybe they were communicating that. But for the time being on short notice, I'm glad we're back to Game Changer. And Hunter Todd working hard up there on the mound. Pitch is in there for a strike. Barber, you should know better than that. It's late in the game. Everybody's ready to go home. Anything close is probably going to be a strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heck, anything in the dirt might be a strike at this point.
Good possibility.
You better start swinging.
Got it.
Nolan Zachary's going to score. Nice job by Nolan. Great secondary lead and a score. It's really testing my camera battery, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
At any point, I imagine we're going to get close to running out. Fryman scores on the pass ball. Barber walks.
Come on, AJ.
That'll bring A.J. Lashman in.
Me too.
Are you making a funny back there? I think Amanda made a funny.
Yeah, there's nothing till 10:30. I don't know. Yeah, nothing out there till 10 o'clock on the rain side.
Oh,
hey, look at that
AJ
ball.
puts a charge in.
Yeah, he does.
All the way to the fence it goes.
Yeah.
And you're right. He's definitely faster than his dad.
Yeah, he is.
He's all the way to second base.
Yeah.
And we're going to wrap that one up. That was the last batter. Good job by A.J. Lashman. A double to finish it out for West Central. Not sure what the score was at the B game, but in the A game, it was a 13-1 victory for West Central. They'll move to 2-0. They will play again tomorrow in New Berlin, and that should be a good one. Follow us on Game Changer. But for Phil and Denny, we're out for tonight. Thanks for tuning in.